Well, guilty, Diana, on most of the elements of all 4 counts against Judge Sylvia James. Action News first presented this 48-page document at noon with some of the key findings. Now we introduce you to the interim chief judge who took over Inkster's 22nd District Court. And for the first time, Judge Val Washington provides insight on what he found there and now what the master has concluded. He took the time to read the entire document and came to a simple conclusion.
That it's very unfortunate.
He's talking about the findings of the special master. She is retired Judge Ann Matson, who heard the JTC's case against Judge James in a 6-week-long hearing. And today, she has concluded that James did misappropriate money from a court fund, money collected from its community service program, that she used the money for travel, donations to local groups, and other expenses that the fund was not intended for, that James lied to the Judicial Tenure Commission about pocketing court funds that she claimed were used for travel expenses, and then engaged in improper banking and revenue practices, like withholding regular court collection payments to the city of Inkster. In April of last year, when Washington took over for James, who remains on paid administrative leave, Washington immediately stopped her practice of denying people wearing jeans access to the court building.
It's clear to me that there were a number of violations over an extended period of time.
One major issue Washington had to address, Judge James' practice of leaving her magistrate to sign more than 15,000 warrants when the law required a judge to sign them.
Clearly, a magistrate does not have statutory authority to sign bench warrants. That's a function of a judge.
One of Judge James' defense attorneys, Sharon McPhail, this afternoon told me by phone, the master's findings make up a thoughtful opinion, but she misunderstood some of the evidence, and we will challenge some of her conclusions, unquote. Both the defense and the JTC will have another opportunity to argue their position on the master's conclusions, but for now, Judge Sylvia James remains on paid administrative leave.
Bill, what's next in the case?
Apparently, the date has already been set, May 14th. Both sides will get a chance to argue in front of the complete JTC, and from that point, they will be moving on to Lansing, and the Supreme Court then gets involved, so we still could be weeks away from a final decision on her fate.
And of course, you'll stay on it and keep us updated.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Bill.